In this video, I will discuss about the two things here. The first one is that how to hide the particular surface or face in the space claim, because whenever you try to hide any body here, for example, so this will hide the everything in the space claim. So the question is that how to hide the only one particular surface or face while the rest of the surfaces should be enabled. So this is the problem faced when we try to hide the surface or face on the boundary of any solid body here. So if they are all in the surface form, we can hide them one by one. But once we created the solid body out of these all surfaces, all enclosed surfaces, then we are not able to hide the one particular surface from that body. One more thing is that in the last video we have suppressed these two uh, bodies here, but still they have the visibility. So suppress means they will not be exported for the meshing and subsequent solution phase. But because they are tick marks, so they are enabled in the view. So you have to disable the view from the tree outline. So there are two things. One is the how to hide the particular surface, and this is linked to the boundary conditions because they are the boundary conditions. So for that we have to go to the groups menu, and from the groups we have the groups, and there are the two things here. One is the create name selection. Name selection is the naming convention we use for boundary conditions in the ANSYS. So boundary conditions are the same as the name selections. And second is a create parameter. Parameter means that we can parameterize any geometry, for example radius of this curvature, the height of this domain, and this outlet extent. This can these all parameters can be parameterized, including the geometry of cylinder here. So this is not topic for this video right now here. So I'm going to create the name selection for these boundaries. So these are boundary conditions, and so click on the create ns or control G. So let's say I put the name as inlet, and I will also select the two more boundaries, two more surfaces which are part of the inlet, and again I will create the name selection. So this is my inlet boundary, and then the second is my outlet. So put the name as the outlet, and on the top side again click on create name selection. This is the top boundary, and then this is my bottom boundary. So it means that now we cannot select our main body, which is a circular cylinder here, while these all boundaries are visible or they are active. So now because we have created these all boundary conditions, now if you right click here and click on hide, so this will hide everything. This is the problem. So this is for therefore we are here for the solution of this problem. So now instead of clicking on this boundary, click on these name selections or boundary conditions, and right click here and click on hide. Right, and also we have the option that hide all surface. So all surface means that the all surface boundaries will be disabled. So after suppressing these all boundary conditions, which are domain and cylinder, now we are able to hide the inlet, and similarly right click on this outlet part and hide. Then similarly for the top and hide, and this will go on for the up to the bottom. So now we can, for example, if we select these all boundaries, so if we display these all boundaries, and we say that show all, but hide all suppressed. Okay. So first of all, let me change the colors to the some random colors here, and also the transparent to the opaque, so that we can clearly visualize the things happening on the screen. So I would put some random colors here, and so if I now hide this boundary here, so you can see this is hidden now, and this outlet also, and then this top, and then the bottom boundary. So maybe the one boundary is there. So all are hidden. Now I can create the new group from this cylinder geometry. So first select the geometry and then click on create name selection or create NS, and this is my cylinder geometry. And they will also serve as the boundary conditions, and once you will export this geometry or import this geometry in the some meshing software, for example in the ANSYS meshing or ICM CFD, you will see these boundary conditions. So let me show you as well this thing. So for example, if I save this model with the name as cylinder domain and save as, so I will save this geometry in the some other folder so that we can apply operations here. And here I'm going to open the ICM CFD from start menu. And then I will choose the import model, and then I will go to the G drive, and here we should have some geometry. So in the G or maybe in the F. So in the G, yes, this is my geometry here. So I will select this geometry and click on open and click on OK. And you can see that we have this domain with us. Okay, so I can see that the boundary conditions are not imported on name selection. So the problem is that while you import the model, you must select the name selections, and so name selection should be imported as well. So now again click on apply and replace the old geometry, and now you can see that we have these boundary conditions with us: bottom and inlet, this is the outlet, and this is the bottom cylinder and the top boundary. So these all boundary conditions are now imported or exported from SpaceClaim, and we get them in the ICM CFD. So this is a method that you can how you can hide some particular surface in SpaceClaim, and at the same time this is linked to the boundary condition. So we also learned that how to make the boundary condition in SpaceClaim and then export them to the ICM CFD.